Thicker beard than the average man in college. All right.
Yeah, it was the beard. Beards got real popular towards the end of my tenure in college. But, you know, this is about credit cards, not about beards. And I get it, bro. I mean, I worked at the library, and I made my $10, $12 an hour and got my shoes. But credit cards are really an issue. They've been an issue for decades because they target people between 18 and 22, and they rack up a lot of fucking debt because they're trying to spend money on things that they don't really need, and they end up having to pay on top of student loans. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, hell, pay your credit cards off, but why didn't you get a credit card? You got one now? You flexing now with it?
Okay, so
talk your piece, man.
I was blessed. I'll say that. I was blessed. So my parents, first off, my mom works for the IRS. Okay. So you know she's great with money.
Oh shit.
So they already had their American Express, and they put me under their American Express.
You were an authorized user?
Yes, I was an authorized user.
Okay.
So while they're paying off their money with their American Express, that's adding on to my credit without me actually having to spend anything.
Exactly.
So I understand that not all people have mom and dads who are as diligent with their money as mine were. So I'm blessed for that. But if you are in your older age and you're wise and you're watching this, put your child as an authorized user. They won't have to spend anything, but just the fact that they have it in case they need it for emergencies or something like that, they can be an authorized user, and it's only going to build their credit by the time they get out of college. Okay. So that's what happened to me.
Okay.
So I never had to, besides applying for a credit card within my mom and dad's presence at the time, I never just went out the way to feel like, let me get this credit card. So that was my personal experience on getting a credit card from college. So I never used it.
So when they added you off, so when did you
at that particular time?
They added you as an authorized user, and then you got your first credit. You applied for your credit card after that, your own credit card while you were in college, after you were already an authorized user.
Right. Okay. So the American Express comes through. It's only for emergencies. I never use it. My parents are using it diligently as they should. They're paying it off every month, but it's boosting my credit.
Okay, I got you. And that's dope, because you don't have to be a parent. You can literally I just added someone as an authorized user to my credit account. So like Tyler said, if it is your son or your daughter or your cousin, you can literally call your credit union and say, I want to add this person as an authorized user to my credit card. You don't even have to get that person a card, so they won't be able to run up your
Just be ready to whip some ass if you do give them a card and they go crazy.
That's facts. If it's someone who you think you even got to whoop their ass, don't give them a damn card.
Exactly.
Because it is what it is, but it is a beautiful thing, because you can add them. You can call your bank, call your credit union, say, I want to add so-and-so as an authorized user. It doesn't even have to be a sibling. It can be a little mentee. It can be someone you met off the street. But as soon as you add them as an authorized user, when the new credit cycle runs about 30 days, they can look at their damn credit score and their joint is going to jump up, because instantly they get all the benefits of your credit card however long you had it. So that's what an authorized user is. And Tyler's pissed off because these people in college were getting these goddamn credit cards and running it up, and he was the lifeguard, broke as hell, and he didn't have a beard at the time either, and he was really quiet. So
hey.
What you trying to
say?
Man. The times have changed. Your beard looks good.
All right, so
just talk your piece, man.
For the people who have the credit cards, right? I just want to talk about people's stupidity. At what point in time do you think that you can buy the clothes, the shoes, whatever, go on the vacations during spring break, and not think you don't have to pay it back? How in anybody's level 8. How in anybody's right mind do you think that you wouldn't have to pay this credit card back? People do these seminars. I don't think there ever should be a seminar. But obviously I have to recognize that I'm in a different mind space. But to me, if I'm playing video games, whatever, Monopoly, I understand that if I owe somebody something, I have to pay it back. That should be common sense to me. So why would you go and buy your new G jacket, whatever, Balenciaga, buy your new belt, flex, and then at the end of the month think that you're not about to pay it back and you're not about to be affected in any way? I mean, why do people want to play possum and play dumb and play stupid?
I mean, you're 18, 19 years old. Who cares?
No. At 18 and 19, I'm doing Calc 3. I'm smart as hell. What do you mean?
We're not taught these things, and that's why platforms like this are so important. I mean, you 18. I mean, what's the worst gonna happen?
At what point do you have to be taught
$5,000 on?
Nah,
shoes?
man, I'm not rocking with that. You can be in the hood, you can be wherever. You know, when you have a debt, when your man owes you, when your man lends you $10.
This is the bank. Is the bank your man?
Your bank is. When your man, I'm not talking about the bank, I'm talking about debts.
Okay,
when your man loans you $10, you pay your man's back, right?
Yeah, that's facts. I do personally. I mean, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
And even if you don't personally, you know that something's coming. You know it's a problem. You know it's trouble.
Yeah.
You know that.
You gotta see him around campus.
So, exactly. So why do you think that the bank is any different from your man's on the corner?
Because the bank not gonna run up on you. And they'll say, Tyler, come here, bro.
The bank is gonna run up on you when you can't get a
loan.
Yeah. The bank runs up on you when you go to get you're trying to get a business loan and you can't. You try to get a house and you can't. The bank's gonna run up on you.
I mean, it's a real lesson in this because we all know, like, you 18, 19 years old. And you get some mail and it's this credit card offering saying here go $5,000 for you. Now, all credit ain't bad, but it really come down to, do you have the money to pay it back or not? And that's what Tyler's really getting at.
Just pay it back.
Just pay it back.
Even if you get a credit card and you buy a stick of gum and that's all you can afford, pay a stick of gum off each month. Just show them that you're reliable. That's all you want to see, right? When you in the hood or wherever you are and they busting guns, if you're reliable, that's the man you roll with, right?
That's real.
It should be the same. It's not any different. The banks in this system, those are bigger gangsters than the people on the street.
Yeah, they'll take everything.
They may abide by the same rules. Pay your debts. It's simple.
I mean,
don't think that you can go past the time limit. It's gonna hurt you. That should be common sense to me.
I feel it, bro. I think this is a really important topic. And honestly, I got credit card debt. We've all kind of been there.
How'd you get there?
How'd I get credit card debt?
No judgment. How did you get there?
Oh man, couple concerts. I mean, I got a credit card. I got a personal credit card, and I got credit card debt for the business credit card. I opened up like a business account and got a credit card under the business account, and it was like hell. You know, sometimes they give you offerings. They'll say you don't got to pay no interest for a year done passed, and then you paying the crazy rate. So I didn't want to use my own money, so I just got some credit card debt. But I had the money at least. This was after I didn't have a credit card in college. I was using other people's credit cards. But yeah, you know, I'm not recommending that. But all I'm saying is, it's an interesting topic because they sending it to these kids that don't know.
Okay, so what happens to the people who you were using their cars? What happened to them?
Oh, we worked it out.
How'd y'all work it out? What happened?
I paid them back.
You paid them back?
Yeah, I made sure my debts were covered. It might take a little while.
But what happened to their credit?
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It did decent. But I mean, and these are talks. I mean, I feel like the kid,
you had that.
I mean,
but you had a joint you were using a card?
Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, it was something like that. It was a lot like that.
The beard got him swiping that card.
So
the original city boy.
I mean, just if you know someone in college and they being tempted or being prompted, they're not stupid. It's temptation. It's $1,000 to go do something. Well, we all been there. So hell, if you know somebody in that bracket just look out for them because it's predatory. They don't teach us financial literacy in a social way or anything. Like while we in high school, we go to college and we stuck. We getting money. A lot of these kids come from backgrounds where they don't got no money, or their families don't got money. So when somebody putting money on the table for you, you're gonna want to spend it. And so, I'm not saying that they right or they don't know better, because a lot of people do know better too, and they just put themselves in fucked up situations. But
at what point do we say, I just gotta chill?
I mean, you really just think
how long are we gonna go with this story? They don't teach us this.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps saying that. Mm-hmm. At what point are you gonna say, I just don't got it, and I'm just not gonna have it for a couple more years? You know what the problem is?
What's the problem, bro?
Nah, the solution. I think the solution. You don't want to hear the solution. The solution is crazy.
What's the solution?
Give it up to the broke dude.
Give it up.
Say I'm playing.
There's a lot of that going on out here too. So
I'm playing.
People, college students, just be cool, be smart. We had to get this off our chest, and yeah. I mean, just be smart. Holler at people, talk to people, and don't run up your credit if you can't pay the shit off. Just enjoy college, be broke, and that's that. So, Tyler, thank you for bringing this.
I appreciate you.
Issue to the forefront.
Save, sip, get rich, relax, talk shit.
Take care. We'll see y'all soon. And give it up to the broke guy.
Give it up to the broke man.